Hey, what's going on? It's cool 100 degrees in Northern California. I'm a little late getting the video out. I think it's about 5 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, forgot about that. I've been doing stuff inside and kind of hibernating, and sometimes I shoot the videos in the morning or a day or two ahead of time. Give me a chance to edit them and whatnot. So, I guess the biggest thing, I don't remember where these showed up, but so I have a lime and a lemon tree. So I bought those. They were a little bigger. These are twice the size of the other ones, but they're also cost twice as much. And I already took a couple cuttings off of the bigger branches, not that they're huge. And we'll see what happens in a couple of weeks. I'm not going to bother showing you the cuttings in the cup. It's not really that interesting, but the lemon actually has one little lemon on it. So anyways, the goal is to transplant these. So yesterday I finished building a couple tubs for it. Basically, you cut the 55-gallon barrel in half, and I think I've talked about this before. I've got 6-inch corrugated pipe in here that's covered in landscape fabric and feeder tube, and then I put a little bit of the potting mix and a little bit of fruit tree fertilizer. I started that last night, and I'm going to wait till it cools off tonight, which will be 8:30, 9 o'clock. It'll be 90, 95, not 100 plus, and get those two things transplanted and watered in. At least give them overnight so they're not sitting out here in the complete heat and trying to struggle to transplant. The raspberry plant is not doing well at all. I slowed down on the watering. Soil's still moist, but is either the transplant, the heat, or I over fertilized. 2 of the pepper plants are doing pretty well. The third one, and that one was a little bit scrawny anyways, but so far so good. They're holding up. I think these two have actually grown a bit. This one not so much. Hopefully it'll catch up. Just 5-gallon bucket. Got an inch hole in the side for extra water. And the tomato cages, put those right in, cut the legs off the tomato cages and got them buried in pretty good. These 2 tomato plants are doing real well. They're actually already flowering, which is going to be funny because the plant is so tiny and those tomatoes will get this big. So these are all bobcats. I'm guessing the runt there is going to die. That one's doing pretty well, and so are these. So again, they were just leftovers, just throwing them in there. Corn's starting to do its thing. Beans are doing really well. These are all rattlesnake. Little scarce in here. I was gonna put up lids, kind of do some blinders like I did with the snap peas, see if I can help it from getting too scorched by the sun, but it's 100 degrees. There's just no working your way around that. So trying to think of what else. Nothing really special going on. Trimmed up a little bit of the watermelon. There is one baby watermelon hiding over here, and I haven't really looked too hard to see what's going on. Cucumbers are getting roached really bad. This little green apple one, which is fairly green compared to the dead and dried, it's doing okay, but this is another one of those things where I need to take some of the dirt out of the totes, so everything waters well. So if you look at these, I don't water these from the top. I did fill in the filler tube last night, so all of that is actively wicking up from the bottom like it's supposed to. Imagine that. Let's go down the back alley. So let's see which side is which. So this is the snap peas on this side of the thing, so it's doing pretty good. It's starting to grow a little bit. After I put the deflector up, looks like it's helping a little bit, and then parts of it's not. So, and then there's all the little new seeds sprouting, and then the snap or the pea pod not doing real great. Again, it's 100 degrees, and I figure the trunk of this is about the size of a piece of spaghetti, so there's not a lot going on to keep it from cooking his brains out here. Cucumbers, just not great. The last one, I don't know if I mentioned it, that's kind of funny because that's supposed to be a diva, and then it looks more like a lemon cucumber, but not quite as round. The last one that I took out of here was so bitter I had to spit it out. It was just absolutely terrible. So I think what I need to do is start some more seedlings and gut all of this, take out some of the dirt, and kind of start over, and hopefully in a month that the temperature starts to go down and these will thrive a little bit better. The rosemary looks like it's growing a little bit. I've been trying to keep it watered since the transplant. I did that a day or two after, and then I bought this, I forgot which type of cucumber this is. Bought it from the store, doesn't matter, it's a cucumber. These radishes are doing okay. These are the Saxatues, which were new. Obviously nothing over here germinated, which is really weird. And the other two sets, I'm going to call it old seeds. Put a fair amount of seeds in there, figured I could thin them out. But just for whatever, cannot grow a radish to save my butt this year. And then the sad Brussels sprouts, so I need to junk that and figure out when to start that. And probably any time now. It's probably wrong season to grow it, but I figured what the heck, I'd give it a shot. And the strawberry runners, I need to build another bucket. I need to harvest these, but it's just been too hot, so I need to get these picked out. Then I can probably repurpose one of these, bring it over, scoot the barrel out of the way, and try to lay the runners in the tote and leave it connected so they will root and propagate faster. Other than that, that's what's happening in the outside, and hopefully I'll get to transplanting these tonight and see how well they take off. And then I did order from the same place. I mean, it's not where I source them from is the problem. These are really hard to propagate. So this is the only surviving bay leaf plant, and I stole the big planter or seedling tray so I could use that for the inside stuff. So I've got 4 more coming, and I'm going to try to treat it like I did these new cuttings, and I'm going to cover that in another video. So other than that, that's it for the outside stuff this week, and like I said, got 2 fruit trees coming.